This is the Entertainment Buzz.
Hear me told ya.
Yo, yo, yo. What them say? Up to the buzz. We don't know. The buzz.
You know how we roll.
This is the Entertainment Buzz. Further on in the buzz.
That is why they borrow our things. And them searching and searching. Like what just on the clip them away.
What we gonna do right here is go back. Way back into time.
Sky, are you? All the respect them eyes up. Like a flag. Hear me now. It's a mountain. Dig it way.
Entertainment Buzz are the real thing, man. Sight.
And now, our feature presentation.
All right, want to say welcome to the E-Buzz. I'm Kishima Francis.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Amber in for Crazy Bones.
Big up to
Hi,
DJ
Bones.
Bones and enjoy your time off.
Yes, he's on vacation. I think he's on vacation every day, you know. He just needed an excuse to not see us.
Right,
Yeah,
and he
so-
took that. But you know, Amber, I want to use this platform to really say thank you because I was out last week and, you know, you sat in and
I
here
was
you
wondering,
are
where
again.
is Kishima?
I know I had a little emergency that I had to sort out, but
Okay.
all things are well now. But
Nice.
thank you for
Well,
the peeps
welcome forward
who held it down.
and welcome to our listeners on the 107
absolutely.
and at IRIFM.net. We're streaming live.
And remember, you can log on and watch us for free, so make sure you do that. And how could we not say big up to our sponsor?
That's right. We've got to big up the one and only Rum Bar Rum, truly Jamaican, and our friends from Worthy Park Estate.
Right, and tonight we're branded. And you can see it for those of you who are logged on. You can, you know, try your favorite rum bar product. Do you have a favorite?
Well, not really. I like gold, so I think the gold rum.
You're going to go with that?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with the rum cream. Yeah, it just seems smooth and has like this richness to it.
I wish.
so-
It really looks and sounds nice, but when you're lactose intolerant, you stay away from rum cream.
But your gold, the gold is an initial
The gold
good
will work
choice,
with some
yeah.
pine and ginger. I'm good.
Yeah, definitely. So a lot of things happening, but of course we must say welcome to our special in-studio guests.
Yes.
We have Alex of, you know, former group
Member of
T.O.K.
T.O.K. Hi, one of the
Hi,
biggest
Alex.
groups out of Jamaica, by
I
the
know.
way.
Yeah, well, good night, good night.
Welcome.
Nice to be here, you know.
All right.
And we also have our music artist, Mr. Wealthy. Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome, tranquilo.
And with a name like Mr. Wealthy, I'm expecting a lot tonight.
Right? So, and of course, Munga.
Well, I don't see him right now.
But this is not pretty honorable, is it?
No, it's not.
Yeah, so Munga is
Especially with
also
two
here.
ladies. Munga,
I know.
if you're the Aki walk or wherever, leave the Aki and come.
Yeah.
We're waiting.
Or arrive forward. Now, we're going to get into some of our hot topics. I know Movado, that's one of the hottest
Oh,
topics
yeah.
right now. A
It's
lot
the
of
biggest
persons
thing.
are talking. And
What's the
especially
latest?
today, since police had said that he should turn himself in today because he was needed for questioning. Of course, Movado is not on the island. He's away. Latest details is that his attorneys have made communications with the
Okay,
police.
good.
So latest update is that he is still at large. He was to report to the Constant Spring Police by midday today, and it is understood that arrangements are to be made for him in a few days' time to turn himself in the company of his attorneys, Peter Champagny and Tamika Harris. So that is the latest developments regarding Movado.
Wow, what a thing spiral out of control within hours. I mean, I heard about it for the first time, and then I saw Movado's post on IG, and I wondered what's for real and what's not. And then, like, the next day I wake up, and Ricky said to me, yo, you know, so I'm going to cassava piece. And I
Yeah.
was like, no, he's like, 3 people that didn't know mama. I was like, wow. And then during the day, one more report of someone got burnt and shot. And
It's crazy. It's really crazy. I think what is even more ridiculous is that all of this is happening days after you heard about Tommy Lee's situation,
Wow,
Tommy Lee Spartan.
yes.
Now you have Movado. I think that our entertainers, we don't know in this situation. The police are saying what they want, but as fans of the music and persons are watching us worldwide, internationally, it is definitely not a good look for the music when continuously we have our entertainers being dragged in the mud, irrespective of the fact that, okay, it's a situation where it's still before the courts or whether or not you're going to walk free. It still doesn't look good for the music.
Even in Mavado's case where he is just being called in for questioning. So it's not that the police is saying he did something. But just the fact that you are now wanted is like serious business. He has shows, he has obligations, and these kind of things interfere. So my message to the artist, to every artist, is this. You can only be an artist, a producer, an engineer, or something to do with your craft. You can't be nothing else. I mean, Mavado, the story goes, it's alleged that he was trying to pacify something. And then this happens. So I'm still pretty confused as to what the details are and the facts.
More details are that his son and other members of his family are in police lockup as we speak.
Yes, I think I heard that today.
That is also an additional information. Now, he is... you can call him an international entertainer. He's creating waves internationally. He has done... he's with DJ Khaled's We The Best. So on the outskirts looking in, it's undoubtedly not a good look.
And even on the local scene, Mavado has always maintained this kind of thing with the people. If you say Beanie, you say Bounty, right? If you say Cartel, you say Mavado. Gaza, Gully, you know, that kind of thing. So he has kind of stamped his name out there locally, even before We The Best. So, you know,
of course,
as an ambassador of the music, you know, we really hope this clears up quickly. And it's sad to know that in his family, his son, his brother, and sister are locked up over this.
Well, I'm not sure about sister, but I just did know for sure that his son and other family members were what we had gotten.
It's a lot for one family to be going through.
It is. And in the same breath, we also have to say condolences to families who are tonight mourning.
Yeah, really sad.
Now, in other news, remember when Beyonce and Jay-Z were here in Jamaica?
How could I
the
forget?
Yang Yang and all these things. Well, tonight they're actually in Europe on their tour, and as part of their interlude, they're showcasing a lot of shots that were taken in Jamaica, including when they were going through Trenchtown on their Yang Yang and that kind of thing. So the Jamaican what's the word I'm looking for? Or Jamaican culture is now being presented on that world stage again. And Jay-Z and Beyonce, they're all over that. So persons are seeing that for the first time. And of course, you know, the internet is going crazy. There were also shout-outs in one of the interlude during their set for Ninja Man, Bounty Killer, Beanie Man, Shabarang.
No, I'll just say
it's a good look.
I know my Caribbean peeps listening. I love you too, but Jamaica, the boss.
No, it is what it is.
But not like in everything.
I know right now somebody in Trini is saying, look here, gal, shut it.
I love you, my Trini gal, but it's the truth.
Yeah, it is what it is.
We
so it's
are
a big
outstanding in so many ways, sometimes to the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, I mean, what do you do? If you're a Jamaican who really loves Jamaica, you accept that this is for real. And out of all the islands in the West Indies, are we?
Yeah, what do you say, Alex and Mr. Wealth?
It's just funny that you mentioned that because it's the same conversation we're actually having outside.
Yes, wow.
That Jamaicans, no matter where we go, we always seem to make our mark.
Yeah, we will stand out.
We have the potential to really and truly dominate the world. You know, we are the best at the worst, and we are the best at the best.
It is true.
We just need to come together, right?
Fix the worst part, though.
Yeah, but no, I mean, anything we do, we just do it.
Stand out.
We just go all out and done. So,
Hard and done.
Yeah.
All right, so how do you want to get into it? We have, let's start with our music artists.
Yes,
so
find out
week
a little
after
about
week,
him.
what we do is to provide a platform for upcoming talent. And of course, tonight we have Mr. Wealth. So talk to us how the name Mr. Wealth came about.
Well, a lot of persons want to know why the name Wealthy. Well, the name Wealthy is not an artist that's going to come and sing about just flashy cars and flashy things. The
Or
wealth is
tossing money at the crowd.
The wealth is the power of the music, the substance in the music, the message. That's the wealth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
How you got started in music?
Well, when I left high school, my first producer introduced me to Sizzler. That's where I started, and from there, I started to travel the world, islands, US, Canada, and so forth. So now, we're up on the Jamaica platform, I push the music.
So do you live in Jamaica?
In and out.
Okay, where else do you mostly spend time, and where do you have a lot of fans?
Well, Guyana, US, Trinidad, and I have some connection now where I put in some work with some Afro beats and stuff like that where I have a mixtape I work on too. This mixtape is supposed to drop, but we have a deadline, but now we kind of rescheduling for to drop the mixtape, which is a producer from Germany by the name of Brahma Shante.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And now I'm about to drop an album also.
All right, let me ask you this. You seem like a young artist who aspires to become an international artist because already you're promoting yourself on the international scene.
Yes.
Still, you have that hunger to do your promotion here in Jamaica, hence you're here.
Yes.
Why is that? Why is it that every Jamaican who has the opportunity or opportunities to promote wherever they want, they still want that foot here?
Because yes, birth everything.
Okay.
Remember the brand Jamaica, and being a Jamaican is a big brand on an international level. So when from the Jamaica crowd accept you, you're gone to the world. There's no turning back.
All right.
Mr. Wealthy, you say we a lot when you speak. Talk to us a little bit about your team.
Well, you have Black Road Music. You also have Yard Music, and plus they have the booking agency, which is Empress Christine. And so my whole team now is from my producers, because we also shoot our own videos like with Black Road Music and so forth. So my team consists of Black Road Music and Wealthy Music and World Connection Production.
All right. Well, you know, for a young artist, that's also different, Kishima. A lot of the times when artists are just coming up, they don't necessarily have a team. Sounds strong to me. You have more than one producers you're working with.
You do your videos
you're doing
your
videos,
video production as well.
Not only are you cutting costs, but gaining experience in different areas. Do you have other talents? Do you play instruments? Are you an engineer or anything else? Are you a carpenter?
Well,
a shoemaker?
I also run a car company, car dealership, which is Car Stars Automotive.
Where is that?
Kingston.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
So you're a businessman, entrepreneur, artist.
Yes.
It sounds good to me because I know that everyone might not have, you know, the
footing and
right.
Especially in hearing your story. You started out by saying, you know, you got introduced to Sizzla, and then from there you started getting shows. But I'm a little curious. I want to know what you sound like.
Right.
You know, yeah.
And what's your style like?
So, can you give us something a cappella?
Make money enough, make money enough, make money enough, make money enough. Bossy, make money enough, make money enough, make money enough, make money enough. Bossy, get a youths feel live. Bossy, money long like Matalana. Is a big up Clarendon. The song ya make the ghetto youths them a fi pre a money plan. How fi stack a million till they reach a billion. Till the bank account look scary like some sea reptilian. Bossy like the upper class. Bossy like bring stock a pass. Till the paper in a pocket green and up like a grass. Trouble live in a the ghetto them no one fi give me pass. If I never fi the money mates me tell them kiss me. Hey,
pull up.
Hold
radio. All right, I like the flow because it's not easy to. It's like rapping, really, a style of DJ that you know, like I don't want to vibe, you know. Yeah, I like it.
No,
Shima did say a cappella, but she gave a little beat still.
No, yeah, I did. I helped you out there. But you know, Mr. Wealthy, initially you said that it's not like you sing about money or whatever, but then that track that you give us, like, you know.
No, what I said
earlier. A local bit.
Yes,
the wealth of the music.
Yes, the wealth of the music is to inspire the youths them to do the right thing. You know what I mean, and uplift themselves. Even the song I promote now, which is Never Deserve It, it's a song where I actually lost someone. And the thing is now, you don't know the importance of crime and violence and the effect that it have on families when they come on mourning. So when you face that experience for yourself in real life, then you can relate to a song like Never Deserve It, and it's really a true story. So more than check out that song there. Never Deserve It.
Do you have that?
In his defense, I want to say, with a name like Mr. Wealthy Kishima, even one song would have...
No, I know, but we asked the question and he said it. I didn't put words in his mouth.
In other words, she's saying first impressions last, my friend. But were you impressed, though?
I would want to hear more. I'm tough.
She doesn't want the money songs. So we're gonna hear the other one.
No, we're gonna ask DJ Brian to drop the song that you're saying that you lost someone.
Yes.
What's the name?
Never Deserve It.
Never Deserve It.
All right, so let's hear this. Mr. Wealthy.
Thank you.
Yo, dog, stay strong. Yo, you not breathing, Yo, Chano. Yesterday, there, dog, Chano. And today, God. Only for good people pass on God. I don't know why the wicked them still alive. R.I.P. In the cemetery, I pour this liquor on the floor for your memories. Go way back, we had chemistry. So much pain in my heart, I need a remedy. My bonus spliff and drink off a whole back line, no say. But that still can't solve the mystery. When me look around, I'm me a drive and me dog me no see. Rest in peace, my friend. Hurt so much I can't see you again. Rest in peace, my friend. Gone too soon, not forgotten. Rest in peace, my friend. Hurt so much I can't see you again. Rest in peace, my friend. Gone too soon, not forgotten. It messed me up when I see a picture on the t-shirt. When the mama cry, it makes me feel hurt. Every day that goes by, this pain is getting worse. This pain is getting worse. When I see your body in the church, and when I see your coffee in the hearse. Oh gosh, it really hurts. And when I see the booty in the dirt. And when I stand up on your grave sign, it feel like my heart won't feel burst. Go a set and wash me, feel like I'm in the desert. If life is a gift, death is not something you deserve. Never deserve this.
Yeah, yes, Mr. Wealthy. I like this one. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does. Now, for persons who are listening and they're thinking, look, I want to book you for an event. How can we book you? And are you on social media platforms?
Yes, well, I'm on Instagram, which is Miguel Wealthy Music at IG, and the same thing goes Miguel Wealthy Music, Facebook, Miguel Wealthy Music, Twitter. You know what I mean? And you can always DM me or contact me. Yeah.
For bookings.
What about for your time here in Jamaica? What will you be up to? Do you have a schedule or you're working on it?
Yeah, I'm working on it, and plus I'm importing some vehicles right now.
Oh, for your business that
Yes.
you do. I'm referring to promotion though.
Yes.
Is this the song that you say you're
Yes, I'm
pushing
promoting,
on?
yes.
All right.
How do you balance, you know, your business aspect of things, you know, plus your music? You're trying to get out there. You're promoting as well. So how do you strike that balance between music and, you know, your work ethics? Otherwise,
You see, when you have a passion for something, you know, even when you're tired, you're gonna do it because and it's not gonna seem as if you're tired because you have a passion to do something. So it can sometimes it get complicated because sometimes we're supposed to have student engagement and our music engagement, and I have to take care of that business. But it plays out and it balances. Just proper organization.
Okay.
all right. Now we also have Alex, and of course, Alex, welcome.
Yeah, man, welcome. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Yeah. You know, when I was hearing Mr. Wealthy's song, T.O.K's When You Cry, like that came to me.
Yeah.
That's like an all-time classic. And I know a lot of persons will go, you know, will go to that track whenever they miss someone or something of such has happened. But let's talk about you. What's going on with
Yeah,
Alex?
Well, I mean, first and foremost, that Footprint song actually came from the passing of my brother. It was a very personal song for me. So a lot of people take that song and, you know, personalize it for themselves, internalize
Yeah.
it. You get me? With me now, I actually have a new album that is coming out called Next Levolution, which is the next level of evolution. The first...
Yeah, I like that. Next
Creative.
Evolution. Yeah.
And the first single is a song with me and Busy Signal called Believe in Love, which speaks to universal love, you know, whether you're black, white, man, woman, you know, it's just love. There's too much negativity out there, so we need to promote some positivity.
Yes.
And the album basically is what I like to call genre jumping. meaning in essence, you have a little bit of reggae, dancehall, EDM, disco, all with an undertone of dancehall and reggae in its same way. You know, the Jamaican influence is going to always be there. But I love experimenting with music, so this body of work speaks to that, basically.
How is it being able to, like, I know you're coming from a group where you have 4 members, and now you have, you know, the full autonomy to basically do whatever you want, because it's just you alone, and
it's different, and it is a learning curve. You still have to go through the motions. I mean, it does speak to a certain amount of independence. You know what I mean? You make your own decisions. You don't have to deliberate and take like 10 years to make up a decision. You know, it's
10 years to make a decision.
No, it's tricky. You remember now, four persons, 4 different minds, 4 different directions. So it's going to take a little bit of time for you to come to.
And a lot of voting.
Lot of voting. It's a lot more work. You understand? As opposed to you singing, and you're gonna do your one part. You're gonna.
You have to find verse, hook, bridge.
You have to do the deep part. You have to do the middle part. You have to do the high part. It's crazy, you know.
Right.
But it's fun. I tell you, it's liberating. It's different. I am now discovering, you know, actually more talents within myself that I probably would not have been able to utilize being in a group setting. You get me? So it's fun, and I'm enjoying it actually. I really am.
Good. Sounds like we'll get to know you as an individual. You know, different from the group.
You will get to know Brand Alex, because the funniest thing, you know, is I actually don't just sing alone. I'm going to be going into acting, voice impersonating. I'm going actually even do stand up.
Voice impersonating.
Yeah, man. I do,
you know, we usually have that with Bones, and if not the ears. So
you want give us something.
Give us something.
You want to hear like a bunch of different voices? All right. No, we're not doing that one. That one is...
we won't even repeat it.
No.
Well, when you have the hoping that you have a lot of voices and you're talking to a lot of people. I am talking like an Indian man right now.
And you have like, let me see now.
Elmo, like, listen to here. We're here listening to the buzz.
I can go on and on and on.
Come on, damn! Can you understand what's going on in my mouth?
Will you be recording these things?
Yeah.
For anything specific?
Funny enough, I probably will be delving more into this. I can do a bunch of different voices.
Sounds like he's having fun.
No, yes, that's the key thing. Have fun with whatever you do in this life. I believe that you should have fun.
Yes.
And that's what I plan to do. Have fun.
And, you know, that's actually really great that you said it, Alex, because when I really think of Alex in the group, I didn't know your personality had any color. Had any color to it. No, like, seriously.
I am the quiet one.
And that's what I thought.
He's
like,
the
you know,
serious singer with that voice that stands out.
That's just you came across as reserved. I didn't even know you had those comedic sides.
I am the mad. Well, I've been told when people get to know me, they realize that I'm the mad one. I am the one. I am the troublemaker. I give a lot of trouble. But when you're in a group, you have to kind of you don't get a chance really.
There's a compromise.
You know, you don't get a chance really pinpoint and show. Say, all right, well, he's this, he's that. Yeah, but no, I will be doing a lot of things right now.
I know.
Big up Mr. Welty in the Wakanda shirt that is right beside
all right. All right. So with T.O.K, you guys were pretty successful.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Next to maybe ARP, one of the most outstanding. I'm not talking about like the Paragons and those. I'm talking about in modern time.
Yeah, modern time.
And dance hall. So next to ARP, you probably were the most popular group. You traveled all over, and you know you had a lot of fans and so on. Do you find that you have to be rebuilding your fan base as an individual, or you have that T.O.K?
Well, it's the funniest thing is that the fans still follow T.O.K, because even though the group is no more, we still get shows. We still do shows. That's the irony of it.
Really? You're doing shows together?
We still perform on the shows.
Wow.
I mean, the group is not together, as I've said before, but the demand is still there.
Okay. So you perform your hits.
Actually, just came back from Europe the other day. We still perform. We still
with your group mates?
With the group.
Wow.
And that's the funniest thing. I mean, we're still promoting. We're promoting our own individual projects as we speak, right? And I mean, the demand for the group is there. Like people say, yeah, but we want to see them, and if a call is there, we'll answer it. You get me? So within the show itself, every man will get a chance to do his own song. So it's still a way to promote
what you're doing,
your own thing. Yes. You get me? So it's a very tricky balance, but we still manage to find it.
Well, what I want to ask though, Alex, because I know T.O.K as a group, you were precise with your movements, your singing,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
actions. If you get called in for a gig, is there rehearsal time considering everybody's independent
it's
and
so
doing their
funny.
own thing?
It's so funny that you mentioned that you see, because we have been together for so many years, certain things are just ingrained.
Natural.
It's natural. So you have the show list.
Riding
all
a
right, we're doing
bike.
This is all right.
Yes.
You just know, say when this section of the show would do that. This section of the show would do this. And it's still, funny enough, works. I can't, I guess because it is so much a part of us, because we grew up with these fellas.
Right.
So it's so much a part of you that
Yeah.
that part cannot be cast aside, if you understand what I mean.
And it's not
I
like
totally
you
get
guys
it.
have it's not like the group broke up 15 years ago
No,
or
it was
something
actually
like that.
the ending of 2015. You get
Okay,
me?
so not long.
it's
But still, Amber.
still, you know,
Yeah.
you know. But as I said before,
I think it has to do with the time they have spent together, as you said.
No, yeah, like he mentioned, and you would have, which I totally, I understand what he just explained.
Yeah.
Because it's not like there are new songs
Right,
injected in for the group
yeah,
to do.
there's
so,
not really a lot of new
right.
songs. The newest one would have had. I mean, we have a couple
individual new songs.
Yeah, the individual songs would have been the newest aspect of the show. And each time a guy goes to do his song, the other three members step back and give you your chance to do your thing. And God go with you kind of thing, yeah?
Well,
Right.
Alex, I want to hear some of your new stuff. And
No
one of the
problem.
things you mentioned, like you say, you know, it's like genres. So you're hearing it. So I don't know if you're able to just, well, you can do it because you do the voices and you just switch like that. So maybe we can perhaps get 3 genres one go. I don't know.
But, well, I know that the DJ guy has one song around there playing right now.
Yeah,
I was trying
he's
to give him a second
queued
one.
up. He's queued up, but with your pretty voice, you have to give it something a cappella.
Right, well, tell me what you want to hear.
Anything.
You wanted the song that I'm about to play?
Something new.
Yes, something new. Sing us something new.
All right. I believe in love. I believe in love. Whether you're black or white, yeah, are you have to be my baby? Well, I don't want to sing the whole song, but that's the song that's about to play. Believe in Love featuring Busy Signal. So
All right,
just
let's
check
hear
out.
it.
Yo, yeah, it's Alex. Jeez. Oh, whoa.
Worldwide love.
This one goes out to you, goes out to you, goes out to you, goes out to you. From you believe in love. I believe in love. I believe in love. I believe in love. I believe. Yeah. I went a black or white, yeah. And you have to be my baby. As long as I got love right beside me, we can take on the world, my baby. Girl, I'm feeling the fever. Girl, I'm feeling the fever. This is what I believe. That your love is real. I believe. I believe in love. I believe.
Seems like I believe in love, love believe in me. The whole world need love definitely. I gotta keep it real with my baby. Cause love is one worldwide language. Nobody no want no broken heart already damaged. I don't wanna be left out in the cold, don't leave me stranded. Girl, you got the keys to my heart, fully access granted. Showing love in every corner, in every beat, in every genre. From Hawaii to Botswana, worldwide love, we having fun, no drama.
Hands up to the ceiling. Can you believe what you're feeling now? Hands to the ceiling. Can you believe what you're feeling now? I believe in love, love. I believe. I believe Do you believe? I believe. I believe in love. Every
it's a worldwide love.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That is kind of the essence of where the album is going. It's not just because T.O.K. we have fans all across the world. So and you know, we bring the dancehall culture, the reggae culture to all the different parts of the world that I've been. That there's so many I can't even mention. And you get feedback. You're exposed to all these different cultures as well. So I mean, my album is just a representation of what I've been exposed to, what I love, and you know, basically, you know, just giving something for everybody.
Okay.
Do
you have a management team, or you just
well,
putting Alex out there?
Well,
alone?
right now I have a production team. I'm working on the management aspect of it because you have to make sure what it is, it's right for you.
Right.
You get me? So I want to make sure I take my time and do the thing the right way. I work with Out of the Box Records. Big up to Gorilla Ross Productions as well. Angel Magic. Actually, that song a while ago, I co-produced it as well. My label is Out of the Box Records, and it was also produced with a guy who's based in Hawaii, that is Angel Magic. The video was shot in Hillshire, you know. And, you know, we have a whole host of other stuff coming up in the pipeline. You know, the album, I'm really excited about the album. You know, it's the best way I can use to describe it, as I said before, is just the next level of evolution, which for me means pushing yourself beyond your own limits, you know, defying expectations and just coming out of your cocoon and just actually setting yourself different from everything else that is out there. You know?
Well, what you have relayed to us, I want to listen to it.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you
and
very
it
much.
kind of, as Kishima said earlier, being in the group, we didn't really see your personality, you know, shining on your own. We never saw that. And same for Basie and the other members as well.
Exactly.
So, you know, it's nice to see that you, because you all are very talented.
Thank you.
Big up to T.O.K. One of my favorite groups from back in the day.
And
yeah, man, respect.
It did hurt a lot of people when you know, you made the announcement. The group made the announcement that, you know, you have your individual projects and, you know, you're taking a break, but it's still great to know that persons can book and see T.O.K.
I mean, at the end of the day, they use them after 8. You can't afford to make sure that the cookie don't come in, you know.
All right. We want to go to a break, but we want to do it. We want to do it in a fun way.
I didn't expect all this from Alex.
Not honestly. Quiet, Alex.
Yeah, exactly.
There are many sides.
Alex, that just said,
I am a romantic, bombastic lover. Sugar. Don't get me started.
All right, so you're gonna let you guys gonna take us to a break?
I want DJ Brian to drop a dusty beat, and then you know you just sing on the beat.
Is it Dusty Friday?
Both.
Isn't it Wednesday?
So drop a rhythm for us, Brian. We have Mr. Wealthy and Alex. Take us to our break. Freestyle, man, no.
Freestyle to the break in the bus right now.
No, no, my style not free. Them expensive. Them don't know about ghetto life. Them don't know about ghetto life. Me I tell you say it hard fi survive. Even when you are also on the 9 to 5. Them don't know about when people are so far. And when them know about dumpling and butter. They call we squatter, so we live in the trenches and the gutter. River and say, them don't know it feel. We got them bed without a meal. Sunday evening, no ton meal. No KFC can afford a big deal.
Let me try this because the book apart them now.
Hey, down ya, girl you a leader. Yes indeed, you're gonna lead. Hey, girl you a leader. Yes indeed, you're gonna.
Let me basic part. Let me try my part now.
Girl you gone.
Lead.
Cause the rhythm well low, girl you
gone.
Lead. Where you say this I will take step cross. Them don't know about ghetto life. Them don't know about ghetto life. You have to let it hard to survive. Even when you are also part of 9 to 5. Them don't know about when people are so far. And when them know about dumpling and butter. They call we squatter, so we live in the trenches. What you say, Alex?
Yo. We tap on a careless slap on a girl can't step in your toe.
Now who you there?
people.
Yeah, the rhythm low still, but you have to just drop the key for the rhythm.
Yeah. Well, when you have a voice like Fear, you can say those things.
Stick and stay. See you on the flip side.
You want improve greatest. Them can't keep up to me pace. Where the park, the in and the place. So my under vibes that give me some space. White overproof from where I drink on the bar. Rum bar, keep praising the bar. Bring a quarter flask in the star. Rum bar, keep praising the bar. Raising the bar, raising the bar. Raising the bar, raising the bar. Raising the bar, raising the bar. Rum bar, keep raising the bar.
Must be 18 years or older. Drink responsibly.
Everybody feel irate when they listen to irate. Everybody love irate.
Kyrie lead. Them other liquor station have no roots like some liquor weed. I want to them indeed.
That's a T.
Okay then. Alright.
Well, this a T.
Okay then.
Well, this a T.
Okay then. Boom boom. Yo. Alright. Get you to your play passing through. We place with no business at home. See a boy where you play number 2. Chichi boy can't power with the crew. So we go to them. Fire people. No matter how they try, they hold the fire down. We keep it blazing forever. We are born.
Alkaline, I'm here to see how big a PG Brian.
All right, we're back.
Yeah, welcome back if you're just joining us. And big up to our sponsor, big up to Worthy Park Estate, Rumba Rum, truly Jamaican.
Boy, if Alex cannot go and say him not try the Rumba Rum yet. No, Sam, I said Bunty
Yeah,
jump out time a while ago. Is this the same guy?
Yeah, I know. So
you
we
have to
have
have fun with music, and you
That's
have to have fun.
awesome,
I believe in how to describe it. I'm an entertainer.
Yeah.
It's not just one thing, as I said before. It's not just music. It's impersonations. It's acting. It's comedy. I'm just having fun right now.
Do you think that you have to go more inside yourself because you're now a solo performer? Because I've seen you with T.O.K on stage, and you guys banter, like jokes off each other and so on. But now it's just you on stage.
It's more of freeing up, as opposed to going within yourself. It's just freeing up because a lot of stuff, as I said before, you would keep contained because you're working within the confines
of a group.
So now the madness that's going to come out now. You understand the madness that was there that a lot of people, as you said before, don't know this side of my personality. They're gonna see. You know what I mean? It's just having fun. I just believe in just being true to yourself and just enjoying life,
Nice.
Love music.
For both of you, both Alex and Mr. Wealthy, do you think that a lot of entertainers take themselves too seriously?
In a sense, yeah, man. In a sense.
I definitely feel so. I feel at the end of the day, we need to. You only have one life to live,
Enjoy.
And you have to enjoy it. It don't mean same as that life is
carefree and
disrespectful.
right?
Because life rough. Everybody knows the life rough, and every day that you are above ground, you have to give thanks. But on the flip side as well, you have to, because you're above ground, you should be happy. You get me? You have a chance to, remember as an artist, people look to you for a source of inspiration, especially when they're done. And if you have this serious vibe,
uptight.
Remember the music is released, when you have a hard day at work, music itself is released.
Right.
Therapy.
It's therapy. So at the end of the day, you have to ensure that you bring across positivity, and that is the thing. I'm all about, I kid you not, even with my album, it's all about doing good music and having fun and doing music that make people think and laugh and dance and make the girl them broke out and shake them, and all
right.
stuff,
You know what's ironic about that question that you asked, Kishima? The ones who take themselves too seriously become the joke all the time. They become the ones who the memes are made about, either because of their facial expression or the voice or something like that. So I'm just saying to the ones who are kind of uptight, break it down.
And not only that, I think one of the key things that Alex mentioned is that music itself, like it's
a release,
therapeutic for a lot of persons, and you know, you have to create it from like a clean space. Like energy is absolutely real.
Yes.
Sometimes you will just hear some songs and you feel cross, or you're not getting a good vibe because that energy was already transmitted from the get-go, and you will hear other songs that will speak to your soul.
Real talk, man. Real talk.
Yeah. So overall, when you both look at the industry, Alex, especially for you, you have been in it for a minute. You've been in it for a while.
Yeah.
Looking at like you said, your album is about evolution, and the music itself, it has evolved. What are you taking from that in going forward in ensuring that the music that you put out now, is that something you're taking into consideration to move with the times, or are you staying authentic and true to what you know then?
I think for every good and every great artist, you have to be aware of what is going on. That is first and foremost. And even though you have to ensure that you stay true to yourself, you can't get stuck. You have to evolve. You know, I look at people like even Madonna, for example, how she has from generation to generation, she still manages to stay current. You know what I mean? Because you take whatever elements that still make you and you make it relevant to now. I think that is the most important thing, because you want to make sure that even though the generations and times have changed, you don't want the music to start flying over everybody's head. You want to still make sure that it has some amount of relevance. You get me? So it is the most important thing I think an artist can do is just take elements from whatever you see that is working out there and seeing that, you know, like just be aware of what is happening. You have to be aware. And once you're aware, I think your music itself, as long as you're in the right frame of mind, you will exactly
know what to inject.
You'll know what to inject, exactly.
How about you, Mr. Wealthy?
Well, I can agree with what Alex saying. You know what I mean? Because music is really the energy that you put in your get out. That's what you say, Kashima. You understand? So that's why you have to be careful of the message that you put out there. Because people go gravitate to it.
Right.
At some point, because when me watch one karate show, all of me can flick it up.
Every pants get bust up.
Nobody no bad like you.
Damn you, Tango. Flick.
Trying to defeat me.
Alex, stop it.
I said, don't get me started, Don't get me started.
No, but I really think though, that's why you have to be careful what you put out there. I'm telling you, seriously.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sorry.
I know, you're distracting me. Stop it. Because I just used to look at you at this nice, quiet Rasta guy. And now I don't know who you are. But what I want to ask you, it relates to what Kishima said.
Yeah.
You've been around since, let's say, in the 90s, right? Now we're in 2018. What are some of the, or even one or two of the differences that you see now in the business that stand out?
You know, it's so funny. Well, how to put it now? Starting out in this business like in the late 90s from when we were in high school and seeing like going to clubs when you're underage and all this kind of stuff just to perform. Yeah, man, we're going to clubs when we're underage. Don't tell them. Yeah, but the thing about it is that one of the things that I've seen is that I think the music now is gelling so much together. It's more international music. Like the music is, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a lot of the music tends to sound like it's melting together, kind of.
Just put in a microphone. I know
sorry, sorry. I getting into character.
I see that. So you're saying that the music now seems like it's
gelling together, like a lot more, as opposed to you'll have a definitive hip hop sounding beat, as opposed to
see what you mean.
Or definitive dancehall sounding beat. You have
more fusion.
Music. You have the emergence of tropical house.
Is that good or bad?
All right. You can argue both sides, to be very honest, where we can complain and say that, well, boy, you know,
it's a rip-off.
It's a rip-off, them using our thing, but we also use for them thing too. You understand? We use from them. So my point is this. If them using our thing to further for them thing, we fi use it too. You get me? Like, ride the wave. You know, don't just sit and complain about the fact that it is happening. But okay, the good thing is that there are more eyes on dancehall now. Right. There are more eyes on Jamaica now. So what we should basically do, figure out a way to capitalize on that, as opposed to sitting down and complaining that boy,
ride
it's
the
culture
tide,
vulture, blah blah blah. Ride the wave for what it is, and you'll be surprised because people want content, people want the sound, and as much as they may try to do what we do. They can't do what we do like what we do.
Right.
You understand? So you will still separate yourself from them with just being true to yourself and doing what you do.
Another thing too, just to add to that, Alex, is that before we were already being sought out, right? But now social media open us up more to the world. So everyone who's seeking to have some sort of fusion with Caribbean culture or Jamaican culture is jumping on a plane, booking into a hotel for 3 weeks and staying here to learn the culture. So in a way, I can't really see it as a culture vulture kind of thing, because the world is now open to
everything.
It's global.
It is. What actually peeves me is that persons are coming in and they are learning the theory before they do the practical, and you find that sometimes in some situations they're mastering our craft, and because they understand the nature of it, they understand what we have, and you still have some people here
who take it for granted,
who do it half-heartedly.
You know, it's so funny. It's because it's
and who don't value it as
who
these
don't value
foreigners
it.
do.
Right. Because it's innate. In us, it is natural. You know, from in high school, you have kids beating desk and just right on a
beat your
rhythm,
chest and a right tune.
rhythm. So it coming like nothing. So when you have a lot of these foreigners coming and say, okay, you know what? Because music is formula now. Whether you know it or not, music is formula now. You have to realize that certain things, that sonically, certain things will appeal more to the human ear. Like a rhythm more in a C, for example, as opposed to a rhythm in A minor or whatever. Certain musical tones are more appealing and are more marketable on an international level than others. So everything is formula. You know, yes, and so based on that now, as you said before, people come in and they must say, boy, you know, say they might do this and they might do that, you know, but them not do this. And then the business side of it comes into play as well, because we don't really
Which
have
we are way behind on,
we don't
by
have
the way.
we don't have that camaraderie, we don't have that unity. We just do things because it's a natural skill set. And it's so funny, we're talking about the same thing outside. I can go Japan and I can get jerk chicken and ackee and saltfish, and it tastes just as good as out here. I can go to Japan or wherever else in the world,
and you will get a reggae or a dancehall artist.
You get a reggae band,
a big show,
a reggae band or a dancehall band, and them back you and them sound exactly like a rough cut or whatever other band you have out here. Why is that? Because them take time and them study the craft and them mimic it and them say, you know what, we need to sound exactly like this and that. That is what makes it authentic.
Right, and I think as a people and as an industry,
we need to realize that.
That's what we need to do. We need to have the industry and members within the industry grow. You have people who have been doing the same wrong thing for
many
20 years.
Yeah.
And
then
that
is why I can't even get peeved, because this is our thing. So if we don't protect it, if we don't grow it, if we don't build it, we really leave these loopholes for people to take
snatch it.
Exactly. You know, when you look and you see Rihanna now working on a complete reggae album, you know she's going to be here soon, because she's not going to stay in New York and do that.
Let me tell you something. Rosetta Stone, if you want to learn a different language, you know, the whole fundamental thing with Rosetta Stone, you know, is that they normally say you have to go into the country to live it. If you want to learn Spanish, you go to Costa Rica or Colombia and you live there for a couple of while, for an extended period of time. Eventually you'll get the sounds and the inflections and all it is the same thing with music. You go there and you live it for a while and you get the authentic feel of what it is all about. You understand? That is what is happening. So
I just think we cannot be stagnant, and it is about continuous growth and development, and that's what we have to come to realize.
It's so funny. I don't think a lot of people know that, even in terms of the #1 distribution of reggae music. I don't know if it's
not Jamaican.
It's not Jamaican.
Not
anymore.
Jamaican.
It's France.
Yeah, and most of these #1 things not Jamaican.
So how can you be the home of reggae?
The hub.
And you don't, and the hub of reggae, and you are not the #1 distributor. People need to understand that. Even though we take it for granted,
business
it can
mistake
be taken away from you.
And not only that, but for you, Alex, also as an artist, like you have toured extensively, you've traveled the world. How many of our entertainers are giving back to the industry? Are giving back to your counterparts, are ensuring that this budding talent that is coming up, you understand certain aspects of the business. And in the same breath, how many of our entertainers take workshops seriously?
No.
And this is the sad thing about it too. A lot of the younger artists sometimes don't appreciate a lot of stuff that has been done.
The foundation.
They don't appreciate it. They
Right.
don't have a situation where they must say, all right, you know what these fellows did here at this point in time is what has pave the way for what I can do now.
Yeah, but that's unfortunate.
It's
if young
unfortunate.
artists think that it begins with them, I have a sad story for you, my friend.
It is sad because remember, you know, all these things reflect in the music. It reflects in the fact that you have the fans out there who are worldwide who will buy into. That is why even with us getting shows, and even though we don't have any current music, and you can still have a situation where there's still a demand for us out there. You understand? Because
what you
work
lay,
ethic
your
and
foundation.
the foundation. So you'll have the still demand is still there. A lot of these younger artists don't realize that you have to make sure you build a proper legacy, build a proper catalog, make sure that you are. Where it comes down to business, you make sound business moves. You know. I mean, show up on time for certain things. You know, certain things that at the end of the day shows that we can be professional and we're not all late and we're not all disorganized.
like one of our guests.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Didn't
Well,
do that tonight.
I was not talking about.
I know, but we just had to bring it there because
fundamentally
being
speaking,
professional.
do not mix me up in the talk. Fundamentally speaking, here in Kingston, Jamaica, don't mix me up.
Yeah,
big up yourself, Munga.
Yeah, I'm sure he has a serious story as to why he didn't make it and why he's not on time. It's almost 9:30. We have a break coming up. We're also going to open the phone lines and give our listeners an opportunity to interact. We really hope that Munga is okay, though.
Me too. Give us a text or something. Send
Give
an emoji.
Gavin a text.
Send an emoji to
Smiley
Gavin,
emoji
okay?
if you're okay, and I don't know, an angry face.
Yeah, I hope we don't get. No, we should be the one sending angry face. Munga, we're not feeling this tonight. We hope you're all right.
No, absolutely.
Another thing I wanted to say to Alex, because he's, as you said earlier, Kishima, been traveling with T.O.K over the years, you know, and experiencing a lot of different scenarios. But do you find that among the genres that we manage to stand out?
Let me tell you something. It's so funny you mentioned all these things because we had the same conversation outside. You know, Brand Jamaica is there's nothing else in the world like it. You know, I've gone across the world and I've been to different places and you see that the Jamaican flag and you see it on Jamaican shirts and you see a little Gucci in the corner right here, so, or a little Fendi in the corner right here. Though we're not getting none of that, you know. But anyway, that's the next argument. Dancehall music, reggae music, ska, all of these different genres, all these different styles of music that come from Jamaica are still out there, piercing and going through and still sticking out. Like you see some people who, some white people who 2 left foot and 4 left hand dancing and say, dude, this is my jam, bro. You know?
Another voice.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
You know, but the thing about it is that our music is infectious. You understand? It's as you know, it's coming from the roots of Africa, and it is just.
I think a key element to even the music that we're producing is just that drum.
The beat, man.
The drum is such a significant part of it. Which is why a lot of rhythms that you're hearing now, sometimes there is a miss because they are creating some other sounds, and even in doing your fusion, like you are doing it, but you have to remember the elements, the key elements in your stew.
That is why too the Afrobeat take off so.
Yes.
Because it's like dancehall twin brother.
Yeah, man. It is his cousin on his mother's side. 3 wildebeest and a goat. Yeah, that is what I am talking about.
And I think, Alex, you made mention of it to say that, you know, you didn't find anything wrong with it with all these, with the Afrobeats, the tropical house. But then you have like some other persons who will feel some type of way because they're thinking that the genre is not being credited. Like you just took a whole chunk of it or rename it.
You know, the sad thing about that, I agree with that to a point, but the thing is, you have to ensure you have the platform within which you can say something. When you're a small little person in the corner and you hey, it's unfair, nobody's hearing you. I'm just saying to you, use it. Don't just, you can still say it is unfair because we know it is unfair. It's not right. You can't change a genre and call it into something else. You cannot do that because this was here from before you and it will be here after you. But the reality of it is that when you get limes, you make lemonade. You don't just sit and just say, well, all right, life and fear, this is that and whatever. Do your thing same way.
So you get reggaeton, you just go on the beat?
Yeah, listen, but reggaeton come from reggae, no?
Yeah, I know. So that's what I'm saying. You're saying you get limes, you make lemonade. So I'm saying you get reggaeton,
you
go on the beat.
reggaeton has existed for some time, but lately now it's getting a shine. But it's one of the first fusion.
Yeah, it was reggaeton and then before tropical house and all those.
But this is the thing about it. As I said before, it's just I still think that you can do what is authentic to you at the same time as well. You know, even if you're going to be doing some of that, still make sure and ensure that you're doing what is authentic and what is real to you, so you can still be relatable to the core market.
Right.
That you still have that. When you talk about the fact that sometimes some of these beats don't have that soul, that essence, that whatever, that is them sometimes trying to sound too much like them. You still have to make sure that even if you're trying to do what them do, you have to still make sure you stay true to yourself.
Isn't that funny that we have people trying to imitate a sound which actually originated with us?
So it's like basically
chasing your tail.
Yes. Them take something from us and then them regurgitate it and you taking it back and
exactly.
it don't make no sense. That is when you have to know yourself, you know. Know thyself, you know.
No, you absolutely have to know yourself. You have to understand your product. You have to know what you have. And I think sometimes a lot of the makers of the music, like they are so detached from the soul element. And then when you even look at Bob Marley and Peter Tosh and Burning Spear, like when you hear some of their music and how it moves you and how it speaks to your soul on a different level, is because there was this understanding where you have the heart, the drum that is in there. And look, if them they just understand our ancestors, that's how we communicated using the drum. So if you understand certain things when you go about making the music, you will keep that element alive. And when people hear it, it's like, yo.
But remember that the music coming from back in the day was coming from slavery days too, you know. It was also meant to send
messages.
Exactly. You know, and soothe souls.
And soothe souls. When you're working in the cotton fields and you have that whatever you understand, is a way to kind of make the monotony and the hardship of what you're going through
a little easier. Yeah, man.
You get me? So you have to in any music it has to have that soul and that and that grit that makes it authentic to
Our
you.
music is soul music, because even if we break it down, Kishima, we separate the Burning Spear, the Bob Marley, the Peter Tosh from, say, the Yellow Man, the Shabba Ranks, the Junior Cat. There's still something in that dance hall that gives you that punch,
even in the dance hall rhythms, like the dance hall rhythms that hit you are the ones when you hear it, you know, no choice. Move. You don't have a choice but to move. And I think in recreating and doing stuff, and I'm saying we, because as players of the music, makers of the music, entertainers, we are all a part of it. And when you take something and you give it to the airwaves, it's almost like you're sending a false message. Like you giving it that prominence to play it, you're saying to persons, yo, this a go on, like this a work. So the breakdown happens there, and it begins with each of us to just
play our part.
Keep that authenticity. Yes, we're all different and nobody's the same, but what do you think though, Mr. Wealthy? As a new artist, I see him just soaking up
He's
everything.
learning.
Yes,
He's
Alex,
like, I'm taking notes.
I'm not gonna do that. But what do you make of everything you're hearing as someone? You seem pretty organized and together with what you're doing, but nonetheless, you're new to the game.
Yes.
But what are you taking away from this conversation?
Everything. That makes sense.
I could tell. I told you he's taking notes, mental notes.
I like a baby with a sponge.
No, that's what I saw on your face.
Right.
Yeah,
that's what I saw on your face. Like, the drum.
It's a good listener, it's a good learner.
Get T.O.K. Congo.
But the thing is, no. When me hear the argument with the drums now, man, say, I say, are the right meds me have, because all the tracks them on the album coming that I'm about to release have a live instrument in it. Whether it's a drum, whether it's like the kete or a shaker or something, where I make it have the authentic stuff there about it.
Yeah. Them forgot for Bunga Herman. I mean, there's seriously, I've learned so much from Bunga Herman. Like I did a documentary on him, and just to have that conversation and you will see him perform and take the instruments out of his massive bag, but that's no joke.
He got the duffel bag. Big up Munga, man.
All right, we're getting the wrap up for a break. We're gonna go to a musical
Alex,
break.
He's inspiring me to be crazy. I swear.
I was just about to say you need to apologize to the people.
All right, we're gonna go for a quick musical
All right.
break. When we come back, more inside the E-Buzz.
I said just shake your sugar dugger. Where you gonna live black, white, brown or mugger? Shake your sugar dugger.
Fast or slow, every girl get low. Wind up your body like a rodeo. Everyone I watch, everyone I clap yo. Oh, there, girl, make it dance so. Tick tock, bend your back. You in your tight jeans, you know where from. Broad is big booty, girl, you fat. Put me like a bar, don't stop, don't stop.
Girl, you a wind up your body and a go on with things like a you run town. Boom, boom, booming like a ball, then drop on the ground when you hear this sound.
Sugar, digga, digga.
Sugar, 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 digga.
Sugar, digga, digga.
Sugar, sugar, digga, digga. I love the way you whine, that bumper on my grind. Can't get you off my mind, girl, you be showing signs. Feel I want to get back to my home base. I mean my own place. Criminally for your wine in the first place. Me and the judge find your girl. Come here, pretty, yes up. Hold on, your body, me fit, be on. You girl, come here, pretty, yes up, yes up. Hold on, your body, me fit, be on. Girl, you a wind up your body and a go on with things like a you run town. Boom, boom, booming like a ball and drop on the ground when you hear this sound. Sugar, 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 sugar. New and improved great taste. Them can't keep up to me pace. Where the park, the in at the place. So my under vibes that give me some space. White overproof from we a drink on the bar. Rum bar, keep praising the bar. Bring a quarter flask in the star. Rum bar, keep praising the bar. Raising the bar, raising the bar. Raising the bar, raising the bar. Raising the bar, raising the bar. Rum bar, keep raising the bar.
Must be 18 years or older. Drink responsibly.
Jam Zone Bowling Alley is now at Winter Village, Iron Shore. Come bowl, eat, and play. We're open every day to midnight. Visit our website at jamzonejamaica.com or call 620-7438. Jam Zone.
The time is...
It's 9:36. All right, so we're back with more in the buzz.
I know. Big up to our sponsor. Big up to Worthy Park Estate, Rum Bar Rum, truly Jamaican. We have Alex and our music artist, Mr. Wealthy.
Yep.
Where's Munga?
You're still wondering. I'm waiting on the emoji.
Yeah, I see Gavin is getting a text.
Checking.
Big up Gavin for playing the brand new other song they call Sugar Dugga a while ago, you know?
Sugar Dugga.
Sugar Dugga.
Well, we were bouncing to it. We couldn't help it. The same thing that you talked about, the drum. First it start with Kishima.
Yeah, like
start down at the waistline, then it move up to the shoulder. She just couldn't help herself.
Yeah, man, she shake her Sugar Dugga, you know?
Yeah. I told her this outfit is kind of too cute for her. She's like, no, girl.
Yeah, she called, you know, for listeners who you're not seeing her, so... I don't know. You're going out? Where are you going tonight?
Yes, I had the buzz.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Your outfit is Sugar Duggery.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She's here in a Sugar Duggery outfit.
Yes, man. Sugar Duggery.
Really cute. Yeah, really cute, by the way.
Kind of
Your
cute
outfit,
for
nice.
that
So,
one.
yeah.
Thank you.
You can go online and see it.
Hi to our friends at RFM.net. They're so dedicated, always tuning in. I know, even when sometimes I'm home on a Wednesday, I get a chance, I'm watching you and Bones. I know you're having a good night, right? Because Bones, now you figure 100 trouble for the night.
No, and you know, it's like you get so used to the trouble. You know, like when you have that child who's just always doing something, you're like,
That's
are
Bones.
you okay? You're sick today.
If he doesn't
No
give the trouble, we would ask those
We
questions.
would ask, you
Yes.
get concerned, like you're used to the trouble. So misbehave.
Yeah, so big up to all our friends at RFM.net. Soon we're going to open the phone lines for our listeners to call in and say hi to Alex and also to
Mr.
Mr. Wealthy.
Wealthy.
You know, Mr. Wealthy still absorb the lessons though. He's like, more hear what they must say, because the next time I come here, I bound to status,
Mr. Wealthier.
Mr. Wealthier.
No,
Good one.
where can people see you perform? How your calendar is looking, Mr. Wealthy and Alex?
Well, for the July,
Mm-hmm.
I made into Canada,
Mhm.
and then after that I had to London. And
So
then
you
after
need
that,
visa.
Yeah, and then after, if you come on the show, yeah. And then after that, we are head to mainland Europe.
Mm-hmm.
And then
So
I come
nothing
back to
locally?
Jamaica. No, not for right now. We just have to do the promotion for right now. Make sure that the groundwork. Campaign before champagne.
Ah, no.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah, and
Me too.
for me, later in the year, I'll be going to Costa Rica and have a couple of other more shows lined up as well. By the way, before I forget, you can follow the movement, Alex T.O.K.1 on social media. That's on Instagram and Twitter, Alex T.O.K.1. Alex the One Vivo, and also I'm on YouTube as well, Alex the One. Yeah. But right now, I'm actually supposed to be shooting another video this month here, June, and it's basically just finish mixing the album right now and deciding which songs to put on next. I have a lot of crazy surprises, a lot of bombers on this album.
How many songs do you want to pick?
Approximately, I'm thinking about like maybe 13. It's a full album.
Okay.
Full
Alright.
album. And
How is that selection process though? You get a group of people to do it, or you just listening through on your own and going with
no,
your
well,
vibe?
what happens is that you link with the producer. Big up Cabs, aka Aloysius. Yeah. That's my nickname for him. If you remember that, probably lose him.
And I'm reminded of the lunatic.
Yeah, man, the lunatic.
Yeah.
Man. Big up Aloysius, But what he would do, send different tracks, and whatever tracks I'm feeling, from different producers. I say, went to work with this one. Big ups also, can't forget, big up Richie Loops, because he co-wrote the majority of the songs for this album along with me. And
that's really great.
Yeah, man, like me, I believe in giving credit where credit is due.
Yeah, man, talented artist.
Yeah, man, talented producer, talented artist, talented
No,
writer.
yeah.
Him just talented, full stop.
True,
I have to big
man.
him up for that, and him kind of helped me to kind of hone on a different, unique sound. And we have a good chemistry going, So I have to big him up for that. But yeah, we get a bunch of tracks and whichever, just recording a bunch of different songs, and then basically from the songs that we have recorded, choose the best ones that kind of fit the mood of the album that I want to bring out there.
Okay.
You know how sometimes when you listen to some albums, it comes off as a comprehensive compilation where everything is correlated. Like when you're at school and you get a project and everything, it has to be closely knitted.
Yeah.
How would you describe your album? I mean, are the tracks related where you're telling a story, a conversation, or is it just...
It's so funny. I think each track has a unique energy and a unique sound. You just heard two different kinds of tracks right there. Right? Each track has its own element, its own identity. So that is the best way I can use to describe it. Like each one is like a child. You get me? And it's like each one is different. None more than the other. You get me? So,
Okay.
And then that speaks to what you said earlier about the different styles,
different
the different
styles.
genres.
It's having fun. I'm a lover of music, you see? And I just believe that this body of work will showcase that.
Okay.
You see how many ways we can inject questions to find what you stay true to your path. So your album is what you say it is.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm a lover, not a fighter, so...
All right, we're going to open the
I'm
phone
sorry,
lines.
I'm sorry.
We're taking your questions, comments, and big ups. The numbers to call are 974-5051.
974-5043.
Or 974-5079.
There's also 618-035. So remember the 876 people. Have you gotten used to that yet, Kishima?
No, not
You're
at
still
all.
having to edit contacts, right?
I am editing contacts.
Me too, one by one.
You not edit that thing. Just play and just wait up the recording and make the phone make the call just go through. I can't do that.
It still goes through
No,
after
it
the
don't go
recording?
through.
Not
Like
anymore.
It still goes through.
Still? It goes through?
Up to a while ago, but make a call
Wow.
and it still goes
Thanks
through.
for telling
Oh,
me
yes.
that.
Yeah, so I can't.
Because I'm going through this 1914 process.
I know, right? Gavin says you get a long disclaimer and then it allows
Yeah, man.
one
you
off
get-
your credit
you get a
first.
lot- No,
Okay.
you don't burn off your credit, because I said no. It said we will now connect your call. So if you burn
Oh,
off your
so it wasn't connecting before. Well,
yeah, man,
I
we
just
can't bother
edit
too much
because I
work,
can't
man.
be bothered. It
Yeah,
is
I
a lot of
a bag of
work.
contacts. Me have a whole heap of contacts
Me
on my
too.
phone.
It's hard work, man.
I think I'm only editing like if I called you today.
I just do it right away. Me
yes,
too. It's
I just
one
edit you like
edit.
okay, hey Amber.
I'm not sitting through just editing
The only thing you
either.
can do is say, here what? When you call somebody, or just text them, call me back right now. So when them call you, they come
You
up
save it,
1876, so you
right.
just save it back. You can
But
do
then
it.
you have to delete the old one, Alex.
No, well, you
I
just
don't
add
have
it to your
time for
contact and
that.
just delete and just whatever.
Oh,
Alright.
we have
Merge
a caller
contacts.
online. Buster calling you live.
Yeah, Sheila.
Yeah, man, Hill.
Oh, go on, a killer rain, man. Amber.
Hey, good
Yeah,
night.
big up. Welcome
Yeah,
to the
man.
buzz.
Amber, killer rain, man. You know, killer rain, man. Who cook it better, man. His favorite color, man.
Oh, all right. What's up?
Yeah, everything good, man. So life here.
Nice, you know. They are going to have a nice time. I listen to Alex. I change up in voice and all these things.
Yeah, man. Yes, man. Alex out at T.O.K. Bad singer, man. You know, agree me for out at T.O.K, man.
Mm-hmm.
Big up yourself, madam. Big up yourself.
Yeah, me artist, you know, man. When you sing that song there, I know so me have some people pass out. It make me crying on me general.
Give thanks to that, brother.
Yeah,
Not
man.
for the passing out still, but the fact they reach you, you know?
He have some positive vibes in the song, you know?
Give thanks for that, my brother. Give thanks.
Yeah, man. Although Munga now come in, you don't know, blessing to him, same way.
Man, blessings to Munga same way, man.
Yeah, man.
Big
I
up
want to
himself,
do
man.
one good work in my general, is it?
So how we can do that, brother? Big up yourself.
Yes, man. And just do good work. And me big up one people from my side, I know.
Yeah, man. Big up your one people, man. Big up your one people.
And but when you come in Friday, play Mr. Cool, Jano, yeah?
All right.
Yeah, man. I'm the artist, yeah.
All right.
I'm going to check up it, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All right. Take care.
Bless
All right, give thanks for calling. You make sure you play the man
One
song.
paper.
Big up
Right, Amber, write it down.
Text me. All right, so you know, I like the vibe tonight, by the way. I must commend you, Mr. Wealthy. As a new artist, sometimes we get people who are nervous, people who sometimes, even though very talented, then they don't come across as confidently as they should. But not you, Bridget. It's like he's taking lessons and as soon
Commenting,
as,
analyzing, assessing.
Exactly.
Let's take this one.
So you'll be ready for the big stage.
Buzz through calling you live.
Yeah, man. Bless up to you, man.
Yeah, man. Big up.
Yeah, man. I don't know a soccer warrior pass through.
Big up Shaka Warrior. We have Alexander,
man,
music
please,
artist, Mr. Wealthy.
Yeah, man. DJ Amber.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, princess.
You too.
Yeah, man. Go and blaze it.
All right.
Mr. Wealthy.
Big up, big up.
Don't know pagan can tempt me.
Up there, up there, up there.
Yeah, man. You don't know like how you do the music, you know?
Yeah, man, we just going to represent for the game, you know?
Yeah, man. Positive vibes. You see me I say?
Only positive energy.
Yeah, man. Upliftment music, you do that. Just go and do it.
All right, big up.
Yeah, man. Blaze it.
See it there.
Yeah, man. Alex.
Yes, my brother. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself. You don't care who are vex.
Yeah, man. You don't know. Yeah, man. Respect.
Yeah,
You don't
man,
know Shaka Warrior.
Okay. You see me I say?
Yeah, man. Mad thing, man. Big up Shaka Warrior. You don't know. Big up yourself, brother.
Yeah, man, a long time now, like when you keep the crew together. So I say, if I do a stage show, so I say,
Yeah, man. You don't know as part of life, still, but you know, love still the same way. You see it?
yeah, man, I want your music too, you see it?
Yeah, man. You're going to hear some crazy things around you, man. Amber says, go play it, man. Towards the one
All
people.
right, the
then,
whole
you know?
crew I do same way, so I say,
Yeah, man. For real, man.
yeah, man, I don't know how big up the whole Philadelphia Center, you see me?
Ah, mad.
Yeah, man, whoa!
All right, give thanks for calling. Let's take this one.
Were you
Like you,
expecting
Alex, our callers are colorful.
Yeah, man. So, listen, let me tell you something. Jamaican people,
Full of
we are
personality.
full of personality, man.
Yeah.
Very colorful people.
Yeah. You know what that reminds me of? You know that video? This has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but the colorful personality of Jamaican just jump out of this little girl selling on the roadside, and this driver was messing with her. Did you remember that video? And she was like, look here. Don't make me, look here. Yeah.
Yes.
And trust me, she went viral, and she just reminds me of why we are so popular.
Let me tell you something,
know what I
man.
mean?
It's so funny. Even the song Believe in Love, I was driving home. Got the beat and I was driving home, and just seeing the way we interact with each other on the road is what inspired the song. Now. That's the funniest thing. Like, you see, there's so many different stories that can be told. Just driving, just watching and
body
observing.
language,
Can I tell you every day?
Yo, every day I get a joke, you know.
Let's take this one. Buzz through calling you live.
Yes,
Hi.
good night.
I've been tuning in time to hear one of your persons in studio spoke about the job, you know. But we notice, the lessening, not the increasing, the decreasing, the lessening of the kettle drum in the music. It's not as much as it used to be, and that's terrible. Instead of increasing it, it's decreasing. Bongo Herman is not even touring as much as he used to. And apart from Bongo Herman, there's other people who, you know, youths are coming who are into drumming, and you know, we're not hearing the Kete music in reggae again. Terrible.
Well,
God bless the few people who are incorporating the Kete in the music. And when we speak about drums, we're not talking about the drum set, we're talking about the hand drum. Is it? The hand drum. We're not hearing that again. And we are imploring, we are humbly imploring all of the persons involved to increase the Kete in the music. It is fading out.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much for that injection in the program. We know that the entertainment industry members are listening. So, you know, when it comes from the fans, you know, it will appeal to them a little more, so they can have a better understanding that, look, people are listening, they know what they want, and they're not feeling the soul in the music. But thank you so much for calling. Let's take this one. Buzz through, caller, you live.
Hello?
I'm sorry, you have no credit left. If you feel you
forgot
have
your
sufficient
876 before
funds
you
to this call, please press one.
See, the madness spreading, you know, the madness is spreading. Yeah, man.
Kishima, we need to do let's get a graphic artist and do an animated series. What do you think?
Yeah, man.
All right, let's do
with
it.
Alex voice, and
Yeah,
we have to
man.
bring in Bones. You know, we can't lift out Bones.
You're mad at
Listen,
he's
me have
starring.
9 million
He would ban us.
We have 9 million
He'd be
voices,
like,
you know, so.
imagine the 1 week me gone.
On
Wanna
the
reach my
holidays.
TV.
Let's take this one. Buzz through, caller, you live.
Yeah, good night. But
Good night.
yeah, big up yourself, Kishima.
Yeah, man, big up.
Big up yourself, Samba.
Thank you so much, caller. Good night to you.
Yeah, man, tonight I see, but you know, cause the E coming like he miss me in action. Big up Bones and there.
Yeah, man, a vacation, him say.
Okay, yeah, Mr. Welty, me like all the music sound healthy same way, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man.
Yeah,
Health is
big up
wealth,
yourself, just go and keep it positive same way, cause we have ears for the positive music, you know?
All right then.
Yeah, man, Alex, me like all the flow.
Yeah,
Me like his sugar do, you know?
Well, say you like the sugar, ducker. Yeah, man, give
Yeah, man, I forget that one up on the playlist.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Big up, respect for that one. That one there for the girls.
man.
Yeah, man, that's right. Yeah, talk, man. That one there, I feel the girls them. Because you see the sugar dog. You see them tell you something. Ladies, any part of your body where you can shake, that is your sugar dogger. Because when you shake your sugar dogger, you get a sugar daddy.
Yeah. Because I like it. Big up yourself. I'm on
Yes,
big
man.
up to
That
that.
is-
You see, when you do the voice, them,
Yeah, man.
yeah, look find you up in Hollywood, they do some cartoon and things.
Yeah, that's how you try. Come style me as cartoon, but that's how you really try to say. That's what you talk, man. Believe me. Big up yourself, madam. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man, yeah, man, and I pit night from Mobile, I call, you know, big up but big up Iris.
Big up Mobile, big up the whole of Mobile.
Yeah, man, big up the whole of Mobile.
Big up
Yeah.
yourself.
And love, you know?
All right,
man, respect, madam, respect.
See,
Thanks
same
for calling
thing the
through,
caller
yeah.
is saying. I hear a lot of animation in the voices. I can just even start putting pictures to them
You
in
know
my
what is
head.
It's so interesting. I actually started singing by doing this. That's
Wow.
how I actually started singing through impersonation.
Oh.
I used to practice to sing like Michael and you know,
Okay.
Elder Barge and Anita Baker and stuff and impersonating
Elder
people.
Barge, oh my
Yeah, man.
Did you just say Anita Baker?
Yeah.
You know, I was listening to Anita Baker for like an
And
hour
Tony
before
Braxton.
getting here.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you know?
Yeah.
Were you by my house?
I
He
wish.
was.
Sorry, can I say that live? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Seriously.
I'm sorry again. I'm sorry.
I mean, the whole vibe tonight is just so natural. I was listening Anita Baker, and actually, the Barge did a dedication to her right before I left, and they had a little kiss going on. I was wondering what was up with that, but
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, I love me some Anita Baker and the
Yeah,
Barge.
man. Yeah, man, like some Anita Baker, you know, sweet love.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
Yeah.
Nice
something there, you know?
music, man.
Yeah, man.
How about you, Mr. Wealthy?
Mr. Wealthy,
Do
nah,
you have
say nothing,
any
just a meditate over there, just a pre, you know.
Who would you say are some of your influences, musical influences?
Well, I have a lot of influences pertaining to anybody that represent for the industry. You know what I mean? As long as they're doing conscious music and positive music. Like I remember when Sizzler just came out. I mean, I grew up on listening to Sizzler. You understand me? And the Black Woman and Child and those type of
Wow.
I'm not talking about
That
the Take
whole-
It Was Not Yours.
every
and
song
those
they
type of
saw.
song. I'm talking
Mhm.
about that.
Yeah, that era.
So, yes. So, he's one of my mentor. I know he's a good friend of mine also.
Okay.
In
No,
the music.
when you're not doing music, what would you say you do in your spare time?
You know, say
Both of you, Alex and Mr. Wealthy.
funniest thing, I don't know if me ever not doing
And
music.
Amber.
Because you know, say me
I
asleep
didn't
and
hear
you know, say
sorry.
most of my bad song them I'm right. I would me asleep. Me write them and I'm asleep.
So you use your pen and you sleep and write them?
No,
No.
I wake up
Tell
and
me.
draw from my phone and just say shh and record something
Mad.
on my phone and go back to sleep again
Okay.
and get
So-
the next
So you're a
one.
sleep talker.
So if the, say the song don't bad, it's a nightmare you get then.
No, no. You sang I go bad.
All right, now say a word.
Okay.
For me, when I'm not doing music, as I said before, big up Johnny Live. I actually do comedy as well, and as I said before, I've actually done stand up. I've actually done
Really?
yeah, man, I've actually done
Yeah?
stand up. Yeah, man.
What was the reception like?
Yeah, I actually knock on wood. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. One more time. I'm sorry, but
Yeah,
yeah,
because
I've
he's
actually-
surrounded by ceramics. So,
yeah. So I have to knock on wood. Yeah, go figure. But anyway, I have not. Yeah, I've done, I think 3 or 4 stand-ups, and I've actually gotten a very, very good reception so far. Yeah.
So you write your own material?
Yeah, man. I actually go with my blue book. My like a blue book where I write most of my jokes them in and I put them books down.
So it would be difficult to ask you to tell one no since you don't have your
I
blue
don't have
book.
a blue book with me. I don't have the blue book. I'm sorry, I don't have the blue book with
Okay.
me. But yeah, it's different though. And the funniest thing, I've actually gone on stage by myself as a comedian first, as opposed to a singer. by
Wow.
myself for the first time. It
But you
wasn't-
must have been pretty young then.
No, I mean even recently after the group split, I'm talking. You know,
Okay.
like
Oh,
going on
okay.
stage for the first
like
time after
solo.
the group split, solo was as a comedian as opposed to going on as a singer. And
Wow.
it's just a strange vibe. And I'm just guessing that. Yeah. So it's different and it's nice. You know, as before, I plan to go into doing voiceovers as well, as you mentioned. I definitely want to go into animation and acting
You
as
should
well.
you should link up with Twin of Twins as well.
My God.
Get on
Yeah.
one of those.
Get to the one
mixtapes.
when you go
Oh,
on
Lord.
those tapes here.
Yeah.
You know, and I believe in this life anything is possible.
Possibilities,
so,
man.
I'm open to doing that kind of stuff because it's another way to delve in a different side of my personality that people
Right.
have never ever seen before. So
You mean personalities?
yes, sorry, multiple personalities up there, man. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, and like you rightfully said, the possibilities are truly endless.
You only have one life to live in, and you have to live it to the fullest
True,
and have
man.
fun.
Oh wow, we are such great talkers. Like
Yep.
we have 4 minutes to go.
Thank
We're
God
getting
for
a
that,
wrap up
Munga.
signal. But Alex, Mr. Wealthy, do you have any uplifting or positive words you want to leave with Jamaicans, fellow entertainers, just people around the world?
Well, what I have to tell the youths them that crime and violence is only hurting ourselves, and we are decrease the population because we are kill out each other. All right, so just stay focused and stay positive, and just live and love each other and enjoy life.
Great.
I want to
Alex?
say, I mean, I definitely agree with what Mr. Wealthy said a while ago, but I also want to say, yo, listen, for all the young talents out there, you know, no matter what people may say about you, you need to make sure that you believe in yourself. It starts with belief in yourself. You have to work hard on your thing and just give it your all. You understand? Because sky is the limit. We, as I've always said before in almost every single interview, Jamaican people, we have the most potential in the world. We have the greatest potential. We've got the greatest talent. It's just to utilize it to the best of our ability, man. Just keep positive.
All
Definitely.
right.
You know, those are some
Great
positive
words,
messages.
sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Amber, thank you again for coming through.
You're welcome. I know Bones will thank me heartily when he
Yeah,
gets
I
back.
thank him. I thank him too.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I'll tell him. I don't think he'll be pleased, Alex, but I'll tell him still. He'll get over it.
Yeah,
I just want to share with our listeners, for those who know DJ Force Ripe, you weren't here, Kashima. There was a horrific accident in Westmoreland last Wednesday. Actually, as soon as I stepped out the door with Bones, I got the phone call.
Oh, wow.
And he's actually somebody I know very well. He was a very popular disc jock in Westmoreland. A lot of selectors from all over Jamaica know him. Well, his candlelight is going to be tomorrow, right behind the Texaco gas station in Negril. So just wanted to throw that out there for the fans and, you know, friends and everybody to know, because he's someone from the music fraternity and family. You know, so Westmoreland really
man,
missed Forthright.
Yeah, absolutely. Condolences to his family and friends.
From Black
You know
Blood.
him
Yeah,
too,
man,
Black Blood
from Black Blood.
Sound.
I've been them, all of them.
Right,
Yeah.
Albin
Yeah,
is my brethren too.
Yeah, man.
And I mean, the whole, anybody to do with sound system in Western
Yeah,
Jamaica,
man.
Trelawney, St. James,
Forthright.
Westmoreland, no Forthright.
R.I.P.
Tomorrow is the candlelight, and
Yeah.
of course, I'll keep people up to date with what's happening.
All right. On that note, we should also say a big thank you to our sponsor, Worthy Park Estate, Rum Bar Rum, truly Jamaican. Big up our producer, Gavin Grant, Nicholas Francis, our studio engineer, DJ Brian. Big up also to Garth Graham, keeping the streamers
Making us
up
look
and
pretty.
running.
Come on, girl, get him a selfie.
I can't believe we just did that.
All right. Thank you so
That's
much,
our
everyone.
time. My name
I
is Kishima Francis.
Muta is up next. Oh, Ruta.
Well, no, right. What's gonna happen tonight? You're gonna be
Hi,
hearing
Roger.
a tape with Muta Baruka inside the Cutting Edge. So we're gonna go to that and yeah.
That's it for the buzz. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, Mr. Wealthy.
Yeah, man,
I'm
you're welcome. Big
Amber.
up. And I'm Kishima Francis. And guess what? Munga is expected to go to court tomorrow, I think, as it relates to his...
The matter from...
The matter that's before the court, you know, that he was charged with a murder.
So...
I think so. That matter is before the court. Tomorrow is June 7th.
So we won't buzz him off?
We're
Because
just going to leave it at that.
All right, Munga, get your court sleep. Yeah.
Make money enough, make money enough, make money enough, make money enough. Make money